Cool. Hey guys, this is Ryan Rieger and Danny Stock. Just wanted to kind of give you an overview of the Legends Group. I know you've heard a lot about it, and we just did a webinar in the My Silent Team group yesterday. But we're getting some questions about exactly what it is, and so we thought we'd just kind of do a recap really quick on the perks and give you behind the scenes of the Facebook group. So Danny, I'll let you go through the perks here.
Hey everyone. Yeah, we're just going to run through these and kind of explain to you what happens and what is afforded to you in the Amazon Legends group. So number one, and this is, as I've mentioned before, kind of an intangible benefit, but probably my favorite benefit of being in this group, and that's a tight-knit family. It's a very concentrated, like a small community type feel where people know each other by name. They've met each other. And it makes for a good atmosphere because people just really truly care about each other. It's not just Ryan and I helping people out; it's everybody. It's a group effort, and that's what makes it so unique.
It's a good thing it's not just you and I. We wouldn't be able to do it all. We have a great team that surrounds us. Honey, yes. Kate, Christy, Tasha, and a bunch of others, guys that help us and just provide incredible support. You just kind of have to try that out to kind of get a feel of what that is. If you've been in the Q4 groups, you know what that was like. Yeah. If you've not been a part of any of that, you just kind of have to jump in and see. But just take our word for it until you get in there and see what it's really like.
So many of you know or have used WhatsApp, and if you've been in the Q4 groups, people share online and retail arbitrage deals. Sometimes it's other deals, not just online or retail arbitrage, but every day or during the week, you're going to see deals put into your group that give you nice ideas of items you can go source. A lot of times they're used for, okay, maybe that I noticed there's a lot of deals posted from this online store or from Walgreens in-store. So those lead to a whole treasure trove of deals that you can get for yourself, not to mention the ones that are shared all the time. So it gives you plenty to work off of and get going right away. So if you just need to make some quick cash and quick profit, that's a good way to get started.
Absolutely.
So webinars, we have webinars all the time in Legends Group. We have a bunch of them scheduled all the way through February now and beyond. And you'll hear a lot of unique content that you will not hear. It's not going to be the same old thing you hear everywhere. We talk about more cutting edge stuff, not just even Amazon. We talk about taxes, tax planning. What do you do with your profits? How do you invest them? And of course, all that is given by professionals, not us exclusively, but professionals in those areas that we trust and know and use ourselves. So you're going to hear a lot of great content. We have a China sourcing agent. She's in Singapore, Legends member. For those of you who are into private label, want to source from China, whether it's for private label or something else, she can source all over Asia, not just China, Malaysia, other countries, and find you very good deals with manufacturers and low order quantities. So it's a very helpful tool and perk within Legends. Every year so far, we've had 2 conferences a year, usually in the spring and the fall, because we love to see each other and get together. We call them reunions because we are a family, and we also have great content. But we like to hang out, and network, which is very important. And so we have one coming up here in April, and another one scheduled for hopefully October. Guys, I have a prep center. It's one of the Jim Cockrum approved prep centers along with my fulfillment team, and we give you 10% off for being a Legends member off our all-inclusive pricing. So no hidden fees, no hidden costs. What you see is what you pay. Is based on volume, and already the best price, and it includes automation, so you don't have to send us labels or create shipping plans. We do all that through our software, and we give you 10% off the stated prices on the website.
Guys, I also should jump in here and just say there's several members in the Legends group that are paying their way just off this discount here. So all these perks that Danny is going through, don't think of these like, oh my gosh, I got to do all of them. We have 22 slides right here, and we're always coming up with new perks. So this is a buffet. There may be only 5 or 6 things that you ever take advantage of, but if you take advantage of just a couple, you're going to totally pay. There's some in here that members are paying their whole way just by taking advantage of the one thing.
That's right.
We talk about the refund tool, and then this one here is a perfect example. The discount that he is giving 10%, many of them are paying their membership with that discount.
So many of you have thought about selling in Amazon Canada. Well, we have a done-for-you service, so you don't need to know anything about the shipping cost or the border inspections or brokerage fees. All that stuff is removed. We have a sister warehouse in Toronto, and they do a white glove service. You pack up your box, and they give you a shipping label. It ships to the border, and they get it and take it across the border for you. So it essentially removes all barriers. And once it gets into their warehouse, they send it into Amazon Canada for you to prep it and send it in. It's easy as packing up a box to sell on Amazon Canada.
Yep.
Same thing with Australia. Now ProPrep in Australia is open in Sydney. And a lot of people, Amazon.com was the biggest e-commerce site in Australia, which is kind of crazy to think about that. And now Amazon Australia is open with FBA. So there's a huge potential and vast opportunity there. And again, you don't need to know anything about shipping, logistics. It's all taken care of for you. You would just contact another Legends member, Paul, about getting your product over there and even bringing product from Australia to the US. So live sourcing, I just scheduled a new live sourcing webinar coming up here, and talking about new strategies, because sourcing is always changing. The strategies are always changing. Amazon's always changing. And so we have to adapt. And so we have a lot of new tools. So a new sourcing season is coming soon. We have just trailer load. Dave. Trailer load.
Watch all the webinars we have.
It's just a ton of content. And we've recorded everything we've ever, it's all relevant. And for the last 2 years, we recorded all the webinars we did, live videos, whatnot. And they're in a nice organized library, so you can focus on, okay, I want to find out about wholesale, or I want to find out about arbitrage, online arbitrage, whatever it is you're interested in, replenishable items. You will find it in the video library. And so you can just, take the bits and pieces that you're concerned about or you want to work on and just focus on those items. So guys, for many of you have heard leaders in the group talk about outsourcing, hiring VAs, and maybe that sounds like a big ordeal to you, or to me it did when I started. I was like, oh gosh, I don't know if I want to deal with that. Well, we've taken care of everything from A to Z, how to hire them, where to find them. Here's the resume, here's the vetting process for the VA. We even give you a login area where the VA logs into a course on a website and watches and trains themselves on all these mini modules we put together. There's also some stuff in there for you as well, and it gives you Excel sheets, parameters, if you're doing arbitrage. So, and they're very constrictive parameters, so you know the fines that these VAs find you are going to be very good and quality with a high profit margin. So that's all done for you from A to Z. Also on that same login and that same resource, or a quick start to Amazon Profits, it's nice to know when you get started if you can make a profit very quickly. And this is going to tell you how to do that without fail. So if you could follow this course, it's for beginners and veterans alike would get something out of this and learn how to make sure you're profitable and this Amazon business stays profitable. So we have a software website, legendaryseller.com, and it's all free within Legends. It includes most every, what I think is every tool that you might consider paying for outside of Legends is included in Legends, and that would include keyword tools, profit and loss statements, similar to what you would find like a profit loss statement in Inventory Lab, or there's a way to help you create listings with keywords and quality keywords and keyword filters and deduplicators, feedback generator, meaning something like that helps you get feedbacks for your seller account and get feedbacks for your products. Maybe you have a private label product. We also have refund reimbursement. So Amazon owes you money. It's not just inventory reconciliation or stuff they lost in the FBA shipment. There's up to 19 different ways Amazon owes you money, and they don't always catch it all. In fact, a lot of times they're very bad at that. So we scour all of your business reports looking for refunds owed to you, and many, many, many Legends members pay their way and make a profit every month with a refund reimbursement tool to the tune of a couple $1,000s a month for many sellers are getting in refunds. So that's a year's worth of Legends membership right there in 1 month, and they get that month after month. So it's become a great tool and resource for them. So Legendary Analysis, many of you have a lot of Chrome extensions, and Legendary Analysis is getting ready to open up, where it is basically an entire tool chest of Chrome extensions that will allow you to get estimated sales, find out more about a specific product, get all the information that is required, maybe even some keywords, some simple arbitrage type tools, keyword analyzer, and about 50 other different types of things that it's impossible to go through it all right now.
That's right.
We also created a sourcing app, Legendary Sourcing. It's, most apps like the Amazon Seller app was not built for arbitrage people. It was just made to manage your account on the go that happen to have a UPC scanning in it. Most apps are missing the most critical pieces of information that you need to know to make an educated buying decision, especially when you're in their store doing retail arbitrage. You need to find Keepa graph. You need to find out if you're restricted. You can find out how well does this item sell with their in a month, get estimated sales. You can also do a reverse sourcing with a click of a button, and it gives you prices on eBay. You can make buy lists that you can upload to Inventory Lab, and you don't have to scan in everything. You can upload the list and create your batch, and you're done. And there's all kinds of about 20 different features within the Seller app there. You can organize your finds by where you found the item, so you can make shopping lists for yourself if you're doing lots of retail arbitrage. So we make bundles in the group and they're exclusive bundles, not they have exclusive items on them. And Legends members have volunteered, several of them have volunteered to help make bundles for other Legends members. They're just shared to everyone. That tells you where to source them, links where to get the product and create the bundle. And so that's pretty neat. A lot of them are sell very, very well, so you could jump on a listing that you have all the products and it sells. We have a lot of other sourcing tools. Some of them are more seasonal, like the Stock Predictor, basically telling you the likelihood of products that Amazon's going to run out of stock on for toys. IDA, a tool that helps you find unavailable listings or listings that no longer have any sellers on them. There could be some opportunity there, and some new apps as well. So Q4 groups for free. If you've heard about the Q4 groups or you're in it, you get to join again next year for free. You stay in the Legends group and you stay in there up until the Q4 there, and you'll get to get in for free. And we're also always looking for people that want to have an opportunity to make an impact on other people's lives, possibly teach others how to do what we do in Legends and what we've taught. And we're always needing those people to teach the new people coming in. So we also have care groups. So if you ever need to pick me up or a pat on the back, or just things aren't going your way, or you just need to vent about something, we'll have Zoom meetings where we can, and not a Zoom webinar, but a meeting will allow us to see each other if you want, talk to each other, and just kind of help each other out. And they can be very impactful on your business and very helpful and give you motivation to continue forward. So we try to do those as often as we can, and we've always had great feedback about them. Other services, these are be discounted and paid, other paid for services, obviously. We have our own bookkeeper who's well versed in e-commerce. So a lot of you spend many, 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 many hours a year doing your books, reconciling your purchases, doing your profit and loss and balance sheet, all that stuff. it's kind of nice to know that you'll save as much as you can on taxes, and you're going to have your books are going to be in order in case you ever get an audit. So we have a bookkeeper, very inexpensive every month, and a financial advisor as well. Well, what do you do with all these Amazon profits? How do you set up yourself and your family without any risk and have a very good financial little nest egg set aside for you?
Mm-hmm.
And just, we have a lot of multi-million-dollar sellers and legends, so they kind of look at it as a 24/7 coach. There's always someone there to answer questions, and there's no dumb questions. No one. We have 7-8 figure sellers all the way down to people just starting. It doesn't matter. We're all a family. We all have the same vision, goal in mind, and that is to use Amazon as a tool to better our lives and our financial futures.
All right. Good job, guys. I know that's like, whoa, it's a lot.
It is a lot.
Because it is. There is a lot in Legends, and it just it keeps growing. So I wanted to give you behind the scenes of the Facebook group, because this is kind of where all the action happens. We also have WhatsApp groups as well.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at, here's the main page of the Facebook group. Everything now is organized over in the unit section, so I'll just go straight there. So we have a start here unit. We have all the perks listed out in unit number 2 with how to get access to those. So things to point out is the WhatsApp conversation. For those of you that like the WhatsApp platform, we have conversation groups, just people just chit-chatting back and forth, getting to know each other. And we have a deals group that Danny talked about where the OA and the RA deals are posted. We'll get you into each of those. And then we also have like an outsourcing group, an RA totally focused chat. We have an Amazon Canada chat, and those are totally optional. I mean, all the WhatsApps are optional, but that's a lot of folks just enjoy that platform as well. We get asked lots of questions in the Facebook group. That's probably the best place to ask questions is in the Facebook group. So there's all the perks. Here's how to get access to the prep services for 10% off. Guys, if you were in the Q4 groups, we did this, what we called a boot camp, which was 10 webinars going over super basic stuff all the way to more advanced. And those are all listed here. So even if you weren't in the Q4 groups, you get access to the content, and they're broken out into smaller videos. So like session 10 looks like there's about 7 videos there for session 10 because it's broken up into smaller sections. Then we have a bunch of additional webinars and videos, 106 different posts there. And we got more to post too. We got more, I think, coming from the Q4 group that need to be added here. Got bunches of resources like Danny's reverse sourcing guide. That's something we always point people to. His ranking chart, FBA supplies list. There's a whole host of like letters for if you have inauthentic complaints or IP complaints. 67 commonly outsourced tasks. This is a really good one if you're looking for a VA. Good stuff there. And we also have a DFW Legends meetup too here in this area. So that's the unit section event. So you just got an idea of what's coming up. We have this Thursday, we have a webinar on replens. Danny and I are going to do one Welcome to Legends Thursday night. Jimmy Smith, one of our star members, he and his wife Brittany sold about $600,000 in sales last year, with about 500,000 of it being replens, is going to do this webinar with me on how to add 30 replens in 30 days. And we are super excited about this one because we're going to actually kick off a challenge in the group to find 30 replens in 30 days. And if that's and then for folks that are like, man, I work a full-time job, I don't have time to do that, or that just seems too astronomical of a goal, well, gosh, let's go for 5 replens in 30 days. Whatever the goal is, we're going to get people moving to actually take action. We got a cool one here with one of our the financial planner in our group. Really, really good stuff there. Conversation with a VA. This is going to be my VA that I'm talking to about how to outsource, where to find a VA, how much to pay them. And then Danny's going to do one on replens as well. So we're talking about replens this month. That's going to be the focus because, guys, that's the foundation of your business. If you're constantly going out looking for clearance items, it's a hustle. It feels like a hustle, and that's fun. Sure, it's fun to find stuff that you can buy for $2 and $3 and sell for $30. But that's not, you're not going to be able to find that stuff all the time. So we're going to be teaching strategies this year that will allow you to quit your job. And this is the strategy that a lot of folks in our Legends group have been able to leave their jobs because of finding replenishable items. Not talking about toilet paper and paper towels. It could be those things. Literally, it's anything that people buy over and over again. It doesn't have to be the same thing that you buy over and over again. Like maybe it's a pen. So I buy this pen, and then Danny goes and buys this pen, and then Kate Chaddock goes and buys this pen, and Honey buys this pen. That's a replen. It's something that just gets sold over and over again, whether it's the same person or not. And we got guys. That's mainly it. I mean, we got the of course the discussion where all the chat happens. But the unit section and the event section are the two important sections of this Facebook group. Oh, we also have topics as well. So if you're coming here and you're thinking, okay, I want to focus on retail arbitrage, click those, and those are the 17 most important posts in our group about RA. Online arbitrage there, outsourcing. We're going to be adding to this. We have a whole bunch more success stories than 6. Just need to tag them in the group. But so if you're just another easy place, you want to know what the heck is this reverse sourcing that everybody's talking about? Click this. This will give you information on reverse sourcing. So guys, that's the Legends Group. We just we love helping people, and it's a pleasure to serve this community. The success stories in the Legends Group are just out of this world. And it's not because of Danny and I. We have an awesome team that come alongside us and help us out. And it's also because these folks take action, and we provide an environment for them to do that. We provide accountability, and it's truly a caring and supportive family. So what we said on the webinar last night was, guys, if you're on the fence on this, you're like, man, I'd love to do this, just not sure. Just jump in, because it's, we do the monthly plan. And if you get in and you're a week or 2 in, even 30 days in, you're like, this is just not for me, Jim's team's going to give you your money back. So you have absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain. So we just would welcome you with open arms. We'd love to have you as part of our family. It truly is a family. You kind of got to get in there to see it. Danny, what else do you want to add?
I think you pretty much covered it. And it's all nice and organized now and easy to find what you're looking for.
Yeah. Awesome. So guys, go to provenamazoncourse.com/legends, and you'll be able to sign up. So we'd love to have you. And if you have questions, feel free to reach us. You can find us on Facebook. Thanks, guys. Have a great night.